Hello, it's Instar Gambino here with a new stream. And this stream I'll be going over the event week for this week. That started on very early Thursday of last week in Grand Theft Auto Online. And there's a couple more days left for the event week. I'm doing this early Monday for this particular stream. But yeah. Starting off, obviously the main addition is the vehicle, being the Emperor Vectre. The Emperor Vectre was available on Test Track last week, now it's officially available. Which I might as well show that off right now for the price and stuff. I'll probably talk more about it later, but just a little overview at the price right now. It's on Luxury Motorsport, and with a trade price it's $1,338,750. And again, more info on that later. And then for some event week highlights, there's also the upcoming vehicle. It's also the upcoming vehicle, the Vectre Growler on the test track. Actually, one I have not tested out yet, because I think other ones I might have tested out before the event week. Like stream, before like the stream of mine, of course. The last contract, so there's actually one of the like 2 new contracts in the game now. Since there is a couple contracts that were not available for day 1 of the update. And there's also 2 times money RP on pursuit races for one of the money opportunities. More details on some of that stuff later. Right now the podium vehicle, I'm pretty sure is the Michelle GT. Again, goes on for a couple more days. But yeah, Michelle GT here seems to have a livery on it. Definitely does appear to be some kind of livery on it. And more details on that will follow after the wheel spin. I want to say I believe this one's a Sport Classic vehicle, and the Sport Classic class, obviously. I'll be sure to go over that on the spreadsheet, actually, which I need to pull up on my Safari, whatever. Alright, got 25,000 chips. Pretty happy with that, actually, even though I never use them. Maybe at one point I will. Yeah, this vehicle is on the Southern San Andreas Super Auto website. And yeah, pulling up the spreadsheet right now. Pretty sure it's in the Sport Classic class again. Yeah, the Michelle GT is a Sport Classic apparently. I think it's a kind of recent vehicle release as well for like the last year or so. Alright, not sure if I missed it. Okay, here it is. Without a Michelle GT. Apparently, if you get the vehicle, you'll be saving $1,225,000. And not sure if this vehicle has a trade price, so I don't know if the price can be higher. But obviously, if it does have a trade price, you'll save even more money if you don't like have the trade price, obviously, as well. But yeah, it's in the Sport Classic class. And for lap time, going off of Bruffy 1322 spreadsheet, so credit goes to Bruffy 1322, and that will be the same case for all the other lap times, top speeds in this stream, which there won't be a lot I cover because the discounts are all the same from like last week, but yeah. Charlotte GT in the Sport Classic class is 23rd place for lap time, which is below average on lap time. And for top speed, the Michelle GT is 26th place. Alright, so 23rd place and 26th place for lap time and top speed respectively, which are both actually below average, unfortunately. So basically, that means you will not want this vehicle for performance. If anything, you want this vehicle for like customization or like any sort of like personal preference kind of reason. And yeah. And if you decide to keep the livery, you might save around another like 20-ish thousand, I imagine. Obviously not much if you decide to keep the livery that comes on it for the one on the podium, obviously. So unfortunately, it's not a good performing vehicle. Very expensive, but not good performing. Like really, the best thing about it will probably be the customizations, if it has good customizations. Which I wouldn't doubt it has some great customizations, at least I would assume. I obviously just watched some customization video out there on YouTube if you want the customizations. Actually, not the website yet. I'll go over the premium race and the time trial, like at least one, maybe two vehicles for them. But yeah, cutting corners, which is for the supercar class. I'll go over supercar when I do the time trial, I suppose, but yeah. Fun fact about cutting corners actually is that's actually the like lap time track that Bruffy 1322 actually tests like vehicles on or something. The source I use for like the lap time and top speeds I go over. Apparently he uses cutting corners, or I think he uses a modified version of it. It's for the most part the same, but maybe with like some props and stuff. So pretty interesting. It's a pretty good one for lap time, I know that for a fact, because I always see Bruffy using like a modified version of it. So this one's definitely for lap time, I'd say, no doubt. And then the time trial is up in Adam. Up in Adam, you have to go from here to like North Chumash, which I think is kind of around here or like here or something. So a lot of highway driving, so you might actually kind of want top speed for this time trial. So in that case, I might do top speed, lap time top speed for the supercar class, and for motorcycle, I'll probably just do top speed, since obviously you can't use motorcycle for the premium race because it's for supercar class. So I'll start with lap time for the supercar class for the premium race. So I guess I'll go over to that real quick again. But yeah, if you want to do the premium race, cutting corners for supercar class, which is definitely a lap time option, again, as I explained, because that's what Bruffy 1322, my like traditional top speed lap time source, uses for like lap time races. It's definitely no doubt lap time. Obviously it's in the city as well, so it's kind of self-explanatory even without that knowledge, but still. Number one for the supercar class for lap time, and I only really go over to the like number one options now because Cayo Perico wasn't really nerfed too heavily, so it's safe to say that Cayo Perico will remain a very good way and that there will remain a very good solo method for making money. That's why I only go over one option now. But yeah, Project Emirates is like $2.9 million. It's from the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC from like mid-2019. So you gotta go slightly down on the Extreme Motorsport website, but you shouldn't have to go too deep down the website to find it. But yeah, Project Emirates is like the number one option. With customizations, like with the ones that matter, like the performance ones and all that, probably like 3.5 million to like 4 million at most, obviously. For really any vehicle like purchased these days, for the most part, it's very feasible these days, so that shouldn't be too much asking for if you want the number one lap time option. First supercar for top speed, since I feel this is actually going to be better for top speed for this time trial, whereas some other time trials tend to be for lap time more so. This one it's pretty much on the highway. So if you want the #1 top speed option for the supercar class, if you don't want to use a motorcycle for some reason, there's P-Fister 811. P-Fister 811 is from the Finance and Felony DLC from like mid-2016 or something, so you have to go quite the ways down for the Legendary Motorsport website. But the P-Fister 811 only costs like $1,135,000, I'm pretty sure, for a stock vehicle, and then obviously modifications. Probably mid to high 1 million, I'd say. For the modifications that matter, obviously, for performance. So that's P-Fister 811. And those placements are still up to date. The reason being is there's no supercars in this latest update. The Santos tuners, there's no supercars whatsoever. So those are definitely up to date. Then motorcycle. For motorcycle, I'll go over the #1 for top speed, and then I'll go over like the best average vehicle for really any time trial, and then the best like motorcycle kind of period. But yeah. First place for top speed for the motorcycle class, and this is also up to date because there's no motorcycles for the Los Santos Tuners DLC. And that is the Manchester Scout. Manchester Scout is the #1 option as of the previous update, the Kyle Perico heist. Manchester Scout was like a $100,000, $200,000-ish vehicle, and with customization it's probably like $500,000 to $1 million with the performance upgrades only, of course. I like maximum, I'd say. So if you want the #1 option for top speed for raceable options for the motorcycle class, the Manchester Scout is the one to do. And then for the best average vehicle in terms of a time trial in general, and then the kind of best motorcycle of the entire game. Reason being is it's the only motorcycle that's top 3 lap time and top 3 top speed, so it's kind of the best average motorcycle in the game, I'd say, for a raceable option. But yeah, it's 3rd place lap time and then also 3rd place for top speed, and that is the Body 801. Body 801's from day 1 of the game, so you gotta go quite the ways down on the Severn Sands race website. By the way, the Manchester Scout does not like the way top of war stock around there, so obviously being a recent vehicle release. But back to the Body 801, again, it's 3rd place to lap time and 3rd place top speed, and it's the only like vehicle I went over that's top 3 for both lap time and top speed so far. Manchester Scout is like $10,000, not Manchester Scout, but the Body 801 is $10,000 or under for the stock vehicle, and then with performance upgrades, probably like $250,000, $500,000 with the performance upgrades at maximum, I'd say. So if you want the best average for lap time and top speed, and for any time trial, really the Body 801 could be good. But like I mentioned, this time trial, I'm pretty sure it goes like over here or something. So it tends to stay on the highway, I'm pretty sure, for the time trial that's going on right now. So for that reason, you might want to go a top speed option, like the #1 top speed option of the Manchester Scout over the Body 801. You might definitely be able to do better with the Manchester Scout in this rare circumstance, I'd say. But obviously there's the slightest turns on the highway, but still, for the most part, you're basically going to be worrying about top speed, I'd say, on this one. So Body 801 might not be the best option for once in a rare opportunity on this time trial. So either that or the Manchester Scout, I'd recommend between motorcycles, Body 801 or the Manchester Scout for sure. And not that there's much to say about RC Bandito time trial, since you only really get like one vehicle option for it, obviously, but RC Bandito's time trial, anyways, for those curious, is Vespucci Beach. Now, I don't really do guides anymore for the RC Bandito time trials. I've done like 4 of them and kind of got burnt out on the series and whatnot, and it's not my forte or something, whatever. But if you want some probably good RC Bandito time trial guides, I noticed that GTA Men, a YouTuber I am subscribed to, does RC Bandito time trial guides every time they release. Same also goes for the regular time trials, by the way. But yeah, if you want some good up-to-date guides, I recommend GTA Men. I don't watch them myself, but I assume they're good, I'm pretty sure. I assume they're very good to listen to. Or obviously there's GTA series videos, but they don't commentate on their videos, so you gotta just watch closely with what they do. So that's a couple of kind of like options, I'd say, for like YouTubers that do that kind of thing, for showing how to do the time trials and whatnot. But really, in my opinion, it's just like a learning experience. It's best to just do it yourself and learn from it and whatnot. And then, yeah, I'll go into the test track. Not test track, but the LS car meet. Obviously, I will go into test track at some point, but yeah. I mean, in general, me going into the car meet. So I can talk about some other things with the event. And again, later on, I'll be saying more details about the Emperor Vectre. I will not customize Emperor Vectre because there's 12 sport cars in the update. I don't really know like which ones out of 12 sport cars I'm going to want. What I'll probably do once all the vehicles come out is I'll probably get all the ones that aren't like sport cars at some point. Though I don't know, I have a lot of like garage slots and stuff, and I want to like figure out what exactly I want, like what's going to be useful in the game for like racing on vehicles, because I have like all the weaponized stuff now, and all the like Pegasus secures their vehicles, all that kind of stuff. And now that's like updated with Santos Tuner's guide for like the Cayo Perico heist, I think I'm now kind of up to doing that again. Off stream and all, obviously. So I might be putting some work into my garages and stuff for like typical racing vehicles, since I don't really have any weaponized stuff to go for anymore. But yeah. I think I'm going to go over the money opportunities next, I believe. Why not? To get them out the way now. I think there's only 2 money opportunities and they're both in the pause menu. I'll start with the pursuit races. Personally, I've never played them myself, but I think the advice is kind of pretty obvious. It should be probably similar to traditional vehicles. But yeah, all 7 of the pursuit races in the game are 2 times money RP. The kind of unfortunate thing about them is you need at least 4 players to start them up though, so that could kind of make it even less worth doing for doing 2 times money RP pursuit races, the fact that you need a minimum of 4. And like racing in general is probably not going to be all that popular, especially with Cayo Perico heist, where you can make like multiple like millions in like an hour and whatnot. But yeah, pursuit races, like normal races, I imagine they max out at like 8-10 minutes or something for the maximum payout. Typically, if the race is somehow soloable, if like the 3 other players were to leave, aside for yourself, I believe, like you tend to get 16,000 for like 8 to 10 minutes. But yeah, obviously 4 players is quite the minimum, so the chances of having a like solo race, assuming that's somehow even possible, is like slim to none. But yeah. Basically, it's not necessarily going to be all that worth it. Again, I haven't really actually played a pursuit race yet, but certainly it's not going to be like some crazy huge amount of money you get from it or anything, unless you're like super good at racing. But obviously, with contact and other stuff like that, and just like the slip streaming concept and stuff like that, stuff like that basically gives like randomness into the races and whatnot. So yeah, just too much RNG with like the different players and stuff you get. I just wouldn't like recommend it as a money opportunity. Fortunately, both money opportunities I don't think are really that good, unfortunately. Being new content though, and the fact that you can level up your rep though, I think does kind of give it the advantage between the two money opportunities this time around, because they're both not that great. But yeah. I mean, if you want a little extra incentive to get your like car meet reputation up, then yeah, that's good. But do note, the reputation that's 2 times is for the regular reputation from day 1 of the game, not from the LS car meet. If it were the LS car meet thing, it would probably have like a pink RP symbol, and that's the blue one, obviously, which is just for like your character's rank and not the rank of the car meet. So unfortunately, you're not going to be getting all that extra like reputation for the car meet. So that's the one downside of this opportunity, I'd say, aside for obviously RNG and randomness with like the players you get and all that. And adversary mode, I believe the only other like money opportunities in adversary mode known as Siege Mentality. And with there being so many adversary modes in this game, I'm sorry to say, but I'm not going to be the most informative with this, obviously. Because who actually plays like all the adversary modes like pretty consistently in this game? I don't know if there's anyone out there who does. But yeah. At least the player count is more lenient to the 12 players, aside for this one being to the 8. So I guess if you kind of want an easier map, Siege Mentality 6 could be the easier map, having no less, like, maximum players in a way. And yeah, it's probably like more of a team mode rather than everyone for themselves for the most part, like with the pursuit races, I imagine. So the chances of getting better money might be better from this, but at the same time you won't be getting that reputation up, which if you want like all deliveries, I think you have to get to like rank 192. I want to say it's rank 192 from what I remember for getting all deliveries for the new like tuner vehicles. If you want the trade prices, you need to rank 75. I believe you unlock like the different rooms from like rank 80 to rank 100. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get for the like LS car meet unlocks and stuff like that. So just because of the new reputation system, in my opinion, I say the pursuit races is the better of the two, in my opinion. Because both of these aren't going to be too great for money, obviously, even on double money. With the fact that obviously Cayo Perico, you get easy $1 million. You can make like an easy 1 to 1.5 million, probably on average, per hour if you do the heist good enough and whatnot. If you have a good enough like strategy and whatnot. So yeah, that's probably basically the only 2 money opportunities. I'm not the most informed of both of those modes, so I just gave like my most realistic like opinions on the money opportunities, obviously. Like if you're going for more money, obviously Siege Mentality is probably the one to do. But if you want that reputation, which is quite the grind, then definitely go for the pursuit races. For the kart meet reputation, that's not on double, just regular. Again, it's the character RP that's double. That's the blue. And I'm gonna check, make sure that was the only couple money opportunities. Should have been. Alright, yeah, those were the only money opportunities. So yeah, unfortunately, money opportunities are really lackluster this week. But yeah. I guess now I'll go into more details when it comes to the new Emperor Vectre. Again, I'm not going to customize it just because there's 12 different sport cars in this update, so I'm not going to buy a vehicle just to sell it later on and not get the whole price for it back. If you want to see people customize it, drive it around, watch someone else, obviously. But for me, even though you can make the money for the vehicle and its customizations in like an hour or 2, it's just not worth it, in my opinion, if I want to be selling it later down the line. if I end up selling it later down the line, of course. But yeah, again, I don't have the full price, but I do have the trade price of $1,338,750. I do have a video that goes over the prices of the trade prices and the full prices of vehicles, including upcoming vehicle releases for the current update. So if you want to see the full prices, I should be on one of my videos or something within the last like month or so. But yeah. Going into Breathy 1322, unfortunately he doesn't update the spreadsheet right now, so like I have to go on his like YouTube to see it, but for lap time, the Emperor Vectre is actually the new #1 lap time for the Tuners class. Again, keep in mind the Tuners class is only with like all the new vehicle releases in the latest update. So yeah. Tuners class, of course, day 1 there was 10 vehicles, and then obviously all the trophied vehicles, which will go up to 7 for 17 total tuner vehicles. Currently, out of all the currently released vehicles, it is the #1 lap time for the tuner class. And again, lap time, like I mentioned, is most races unless it's like on a highway or something. So if there's not a lot of straights on like a street race or a pursuit race or something, if you get a street race or a pursuit race that doesn't have a lot of straights, the #1 lap time on the Vectre could easily win you a bunch of races. But as I'll go into more details later, the top speed is not great on this vehicle. So the lap time is the new best, but the top speed is one of the worst of the tuner class. If you want to know the lap time for the sport class, it's actually 12th place, so it is a couple placements below the top 10 of the sport class. So it's not going to be that great for a sport car, it's more of a tuner vehicle for the new street races, pursuit races, anything that just uses the tuners essentially. So yeah, basically just get it for a tuner. Getting it as a sport car would not be a good idea for a performance. And obviously, like all the new vehicles with the latest update, has some very great customizations. There's not one vehicle in this update that apparently doesn't have good customizations, and that's including upcoming releases. And then for those who want to know the horrible top speed of this vehicle, it is 12th place out of 13 vehicles in the tuner class. Because we had the S2, the ASP, and then now the Vectre, I'm pretty sure it's at 13. So it's only ahead of the Warner HKR. It only beats the Warner HKR in terms of top speed, which is the worst still. So it's not the bottom, but it is below the top 10, even for the tuner class for the top speed. Whereas, like I mentioned, the lap time is #1, which means, like, for the most part, it's going to be the best vehicle currently. Unless there's a lot of like huge straights, then the Coleco GTF can probably still beat it pretty easily. But yeah, again, that's a 12th place top speed for the tuner class. And for those who want to know the top speed of the sport class, again, I'm getting these numbers from Breathy 1322. That's my source for these numbers and whatnot. The top speed for the sport class is 63rd place. So yeah, 63rd place lap time. There's like 70, 80, like 90 sport cars in the game now or something, with the like 12 we'll have with this update once all the vehicles are released for the drift feed and whatnot. Yeah, so basically this vehicle is not good at all for the sport class for top speed or the tuner class. Top speed's a disaster on this vehicle. But the lap time is excellent for the tuner class, and then lap time for the sport class is not necessarily that great at 12th place, being beneath even the top 10, which at that point I feel the vehicle is not all that relevant at that point for performance. And again, like all vehicles, the customization is great for the latest update. So that's basically everything you need to know for the Emperor Vectre performance, customization, all that stuff. Just in terms of wording, again, I'm not buying the Vectre though, because I don't know which like sport cars want to keep out of like 12 different sport car options for the latest update. But yeah, if you want to test drive it you can still do that. Like they typically do, they tend to bring the vehicle that was added in the current week into the test track. They haven't really stopped that. They kind of do like one random vehicle from like day one of the update, and then they do like the new vehicle, which will be the Professor Growler, obviously, which will be coming out for Thursday, as mentioned on the Spectator. But yeah, prize ride. I should probably talk about the prize ride now. But yeah, again, I'll have to go on Bruffy1322's like YouTube, so I'll have to kind of go through his videos for a minute before I talk about it. Since I just use a phone and whatnot, I don't really have like a PC. I have a laptop, but not like a PC. Which will be like a lot more convenient, obviously. Gotta watch an advertisement before I can see the lap time of the Futo GTX. Alright. So for lap time for the Futo GTX, keep in mind this 9th place number changes, but I'll try to think right now what vehicles might beat it for lap time. But yeah. Let's see, there was the S2, which definitely beat it in lap time, the ASP and the Vectre. They all beat the Futo GTX actually in lap time. So I think this might be a 12th place on lap time now. Alright, yeah. So yeah, Futo GTX. For the Futo GTX, which is the prize ride, it is 9th. For the Futo GTX, it is 12th place lap time for the tuner class. So it's only above the Warner HKR in terms of lap time. Which again, lap time is like basically turning and going around like the city and stuff like that. Which obviously for the most part you'll be doing that rather than going on like full straights on like a highway or something. So yeah, that already tells you, even with the tuner class being the second worst in the class for lap time, this vehicle really isn't going to be that good for street races, pursuit races, and stuff like that. And then the lap time for the sport class, this number again probably changes now, but it's anywhere from apparently like 73rd to like 76th place for the sport class. And that's again out like probably like 80, 90 vehicles at most now. So yeah. Unfortunately, the lap time is super horrible on the Futo GTX. So don't really get this vehicle for lap time. However, for the top speed is pretty decent on this one. I'm gonna have to think a bit between like the new vehicle releases, putting it into account with the video I'm viewing, because obviously it was released for day one of the update. So Comet S2, I think it definitely might have had a better top speed than the GTX. I know the ASP doesn't beat it in like top speed. I think the ASP was like a little under a mile under it or something. And then the Vectre has horrible top speed, so I think it's top speed with all the DLC vehicles currently released. Only goes down like once between the drip feed vehicles that were released currently. But yeah, top speed is 3rd place. Top speed of the Futo GTX is not 3rd place, but 4th place if putting the Comet S2 into account, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, between like 13 tuner vehicles, it's either 3rd or 4th place for top speed, which is pretty decent for the tuner class. So if you're doing like street races, pursuit races that for some reason have a lot of straights, the Futo GTX could have a decent time in that regard, but remember the lap time is atrocious on it, so most likely you probably won't want to use it for a real competitive like race or something. And then if, for those who want to know the top speed, according to Bruffy1322 for the sport class top speed. And again, this could change, of course. It may have changed currently with future like trophy vehicles that were released. But at the Ruffy 1322 did his video, it was 30th place for a sport class, which isn't that great at all anyways, even without putting like trophied vehicles into account. So yeah. So it's a 12th place on lap time for the tuner class, which is second worst of the tuner class, and then like 73rd place it was at minimum. At minimum, 73rd place for the sport class for lap time. Again, for a tuner, that's 12th place for lap time out of 13. It's a really horrible lap time. And then it's like for the 4th place top speed out of 13 tuner vehicles, which is pretty decent still for tuner class. And then for the sport class, at minimum, it's 30th place for sports, which is not all that great at all for the actual sport class. So basically, it's only good for top speed for the tuner class, and again, that's only really that relevant when it comes to like highways and stuff like that. So perhaps if you like stance the vehicle and then like put low grip tires on it, it could be nice for some like free mode highway driving. But aside for that, probably not necessarily all that good to use for races, I'd say, because pretty much all the pursuit and like street races probably have mainly lap time anyways. So I don't really know if this would be all that hopeful with having one of the worst lap times in the game. And I didn't really show off the challenge yet, I was just talking about the Fudo GTX being the vehicle. But yeah. The challenge involves sprints, and unfortunately, since I am doing this on early Monday, if for some reason you're just learning about this for the first time, I don't think it's possible right now. Like, you might be able to do this, but it will be very tight on time as of when I'm recording this. But yeah, 1 free races for 4 days in a row for sprints. Like, that's a ridiculous challenge. 1 free sprint races for 4 days in a row. Okay, trying to think of what it sounds like. To me, it sounds like you have to do 3 sprint races for 1 day in a row, another day, and then 2 more days. So, from my understanding, it's basically 12 sprint races you have to win between like 4 days in a row. You have to do 3 per day. So, does that mean you have to do 3 sprint race wins per day? 4 days in a row? That's a super horrible challenge. When, like I mentioned, the only like good thing about the Fudo GTX is its top speed, and it's only good for the tuner class. Top speed for the sport class isn't even that good. Only top speed for the tuner class is really its only impressive trait for the Fudo GTX performance-wise. So this challenge is just ridiculous, in my opinion. This one's probably a worse challenge than the Warner HKR. It's funny, it's like a couple of the worst vehicles on here so far have like the hardest challenges, I'd say. Yet, like, the better, more competitive ones feel have had some of the easier challenges. I don't really get it, honestly. So I think in terms of like one statistic between lap time top speed, this is kind of the best one, having the highest number for a top speed so far between any of the prize ride vehicles so far. But yeah, like I mentioned, it's only really going to be useful for like straights and whatnot. It's only useful for straights, not even useful for like city driving and whatnot, because it's going to lose really badly in a lap time situation, which is most races, as I mentioned, especially the ones that you can do to get your reputation up and whatnot. All those ones are basically going to be in lap time for the most part. I doubt there's like a single street race and the pursuit race that's purely on the highway. So yeah, I wouldn't bother with this. The time investment you have to spend for the actual challenge to get it for free, you can basically just do Cayo Perico for like 2 hours Just do Caprico heist for like 2 hours and you could probably have all the money for the vehicle and the customizations. Like, just do 2 hours worth, 2.5 hours worth of Caprico. Just do that and then you'll basically get the vehicle. And it'll like be a lot less of a waste of time than this. Unless you're going for the reputation, but still. That's pretty ridiculous. 12 sprint race wins, essentially. And you have to do it within 4 days. So they went back to doing it in multiple days. Similar to like the Remus, for example, that had like the top 3 in street races for 3 days in a row. Which that one wasn't bad, aside for the day requirement. This one's just bad in general with the like objective. Especially if you don't have a friend that's going to be willing to let you win and then you switch off of them and stuff. Which is probably the best way to go about that one, even. What were they thinking with this challenge? Like, anyone that has a brain would know just to do 2.5 hours worth of Caprico and then you basically have the vehicle for a lot less of a waste of time, essentially. But yeah, that's basically my opinion on the prize ride and then the, like, challenge for it. Not worth the effort, I'd say. Unfortunately. Alright, let's test the P-Fister Growler in the test track. Again, I don't have performance for this one though. I don't have performance from Bruffy 1322 on this vehicle because it's not out yet. He does this like testing when the vehicle's released. So I'm just gonna basically give my opinions on the driving experience, I guess. I'm not the most savvy on that kind of stuff, but I'll do what I can, I guess, with it. But obviously P-Fister Growler is in the sport class. It's the only other P-Fister that needs releasing, so once we get this P-Fister, there's no more P-Fisters in the drip feed for the Santos tuners. And by the way, before I do the time trial, I did kind of expect the Emperor Vectre in a way to be the best for lap time, because I noticed when I was using the Vectre, it was so easy to make some pretty, like, crazy turns. I noticed how easy it was to turn with the Emperor Vectre. But I did notice it was kind of slow in the straights, so I think I did kind of notice the Emperor Vectre's performance. I'm just obviously not the most savvy with that kind of stuff, so I didn't expect to actually be #1 lap time necessarily. But I kind of noticed when I did the Emperor Vectre last week that was probably going to be pretty decent for a lap time, and it turned out it was. But I wonder if this one has a dynamic spoiler like that. Doesn't seem it does, at least stock it doesn't seem to. That's one thing, is you won't have like the dynamic spoiler. Stock, I kinda doubt that would be a modification as well. I don't think there's been one vehicle so far, aside for obviously the upcoming drip feed releases, that has had a dynamic spoiler as a modification. Which is obviously the spoiler that goes up and down, and then can get broken and whatnot. But basically I'll just give my opinions, I guess, but they're not gonna be anything crazy or anything. I'm not the most, like, racing savvy person or anything. But yeah. PFIS or Growler, to me, is kind of just one of the, like, many, like, bloated 12 sport cars in this update. Like, 12 sport cars, I feel that's the most we've gotten in one, like, single update ever, I feel, in my opinion. And the sport class is already bloated of, like, 60, 70 vehicles before, now it's going to be more like 80, 90 once the drift feed's done, I'm pretty sure. So I don't exactly know how exactly this vehicle is going to stand out in the sport class. The thing is, with the tuner vehicles, they seem to mainly be for customization. The, like, general, like, sport class performance for pretty much most of these vehicles that we've been getting hasn't really seemed to be all that great from what I've been hearing and whatnot from Bruffy 152 and whatnot. So like, it's hard to say exactly, like, how this would work all that well for the sport class. It's probably not going to be one of those, like, very noticeable sport cars for the actual sport class. But no doubt for the tuner class, I could see this being good, obviously. I wouldn't exactly say it would, like, dethrone the #1 lap time. I don't feel it's going to dethrone the lap time. I don't feel it was anywhere near as easy to do the turns as it was with the Emperor Vectre. I don't feel the turns were definitely as easy as Emperor Vectre. I definitely do not think so. Where it could definitely be better than Emperor Vectre, which is this week's vehicle, obviously, would probably be the top speed, obviously. Like, it would be weird to have a P-Fister and it not be good in top speed, I feel. Like, at least for top speed, I definitely feel it's gonna be better in the top speed department, but won't really know, I guess, till Bruffy 152 releases testing when the vehicle first releases. But yeah. And also, this is not as expensive as the Comet S2. Obviously, I know price does not equal performance in every single circumstance, but yeah. It's important, in my opinion, to note that the PFIS Comet S2 is the most expensive vehicle for the drip feed, not counting the Coleco GTF, which is the most expensive for the whole entire update. No vehicle in the drip feed surpasses the price of the Coleco GTF, apparently. And then Comet S2 is the more expensive of the two P-Fisters. So I just probably won't be anywhere near as good as the, like, Comet S2, but yeah. So I feel it's going to be kind of hard for it to have much of a great spot in the sport class, especially, and then maybe even the tuners class. The only thing I could really see being much of an improvement on is being better top speed than the Emperor Vectre. It's kind of the only thing I could see much for the vehicle. But again, that's just assumption so far. So I'm not the one that tests out vehicles on, like, the road and whatnot. I don't do all that kind of crazy testing that Bruffy 1322 does or anything, so I wouldn't know the most on it or anything. Plus, I don't have a PC version to, like, mod it in and, like, do engine upgrades on it and stuff. But yeah, I just don't see it having all that much potential for the tuner class necessarily compared to what we already have in the game. And definitely not the sport class. But again, don't know until it's fully released and Bruffy does the testing. Bruffy 152 does all that testing and whatnot. But yeah. Now to cover the rest of the stuff on the Rockstar Newswire and then maybe start doing some contracts. But yeah. But yeah. This event week's actually the last chance to get the car meet membership bonuses. So this is the final chance to get the LS Customs varsity jacket for those showing up to the LS car meet. And then also all LS car meet members who reach reputation level 20 from the actual car meet by August 18th, which is the MD event week, will get a bonus of $250,000 for those who for some reason have not already obtained that. If for some reason you're not already like 20 with reputation, then I don't know what to tell you, but just go like AFK on that enter exit like test track screen, whatever. If for some reason you didn't get the like reputation 20 for that 250k, you might as well, obviously. And it's pretty easy to get to level 20, obviously, I imagine. So yeah, that's the last. This is the last event we get that 250k. Alright, I think I'm almost done here. Alright, yes. And then discounts. There's no new discounts, I'm just gonna kinda show off what they were. If you want more details on the discount, if you want more details on certain discounts, refer to the previous event week stream I did for GT Online. But for a little refresher, so I at least spent some time on it, I suppose. Offices are 50% off for the basic property. Don't think it includes the renovations. No, it does not. So 50% off offices, definitely get one if you don't have one already. Gives access to special cargo and vehicle warehouse businesses. Special cargo is one of the better money-making businesses if you're willing to take the risk, and in vehicle cargo, if you set it up right, you can make it where you only get top-range vehicles. And you can make some decent money. But nothing compared to Calpreco for sure, though. Just saying, it could still be pretty decent for these days. And again, this is still an ongoing Prime Gaming discount. And then, yeah, again, this is still a 50% off Prime Gaming discount that's still going on. Tygon's doing the discounts for the current event week that was extended from the previous event week. This one's actually the best one for number 1, number 2, and number 3 spots for a lap time. I remember when I went over Brevy 1322, so like performance stuff that I do. So BR8 for those with Prime Gaming definitely want to take advantage of. Tygon, I think it performed pretty decently somewhere, but it wasn't like top 5 or top 3, so I probably wouldn't bother with the Tygon necessarily. Tally GTO is still like number 1 in the sport class for lap time, so I don't necessarily see any vehicles coming out in the drippy being it even, so Tally GTO is pretty good still. For like some highlights I can think of from the like last week's discounts. Like, I'll still go in slight details, I'm just not going to go into full details, obviously. Because that was all from last week. Again, another Prime Gaming discount with the Cockquit Blackfin, 80% off still till the 18th or whenever it ends. Just about last week for those Prime Gaming discounts, but yeah. This one might still perform good somewhere, but I don't remember it being like top 5 or top 3. Maybe it's like 12th place at its best or something somewhere, I forget. Even for Prime Gaming, this one's really not necessarily all that great. But for Prime Gaming, definitely go for BR8. It's number 1 lap time, number 2 lap time, and number 3 lap time for the open wheel class. So yeah, so far I recommend the BR8 and Italy GTO for those who might consider one of the discounts that was extended from last week. Squatty's very disappointing because the armor plating is like just purely cosmetic. There's like armor window plating, but the bullets still go through it, I believe. And then it doesn't perform good, and then has no explosive resistance, contrary to the look of it and whatnot. So just disappointing, I'd say. I wouldn't bother with that one. This one, it's kind of unique being able to be a stealth bomber. It has its like stealth activate only when it's at high altitudes, but it only has bombs for weapons. So it doesn't have like missiles or anything. And by the time you have those stealth capabilities, the bombs really aren't going to be that useful because you're going to be at like a really high altitude and you're like a big target when you are on the map and whatnot. So like if you want to collect all the weaponized stuff, then definitely go for it for collecting all the weaponized vehicles like myself, but aside for that, it's not really that useful. And I'm pretty sure this one's not on discount, just glitched up, same with any other one that looks like that, like this one for example as well. And I think this one's the last website that has discounts. And yeah, I want to say the Vapid Ellie is the only discount on this website. Alright, yeah. This is the only discount on this website. And I don't necessarily remember this one being good for performance anywhere, so I wouldn't really bother for performance, only for like customization. So main highlight discounts would be the BR8 for Prime Gaming, the Itali GTO for everybody, and then the Alchemist for everybody as well, kind of. If you want to collect all the weaponized stuff, otherwise I wouldn't bother with the Alchemist. So those are basically the event week like highlights for the discounts. Again, I went in more full details in the previous week because they're all just extended discounts from the last event week because they didn't bother with new discounts for some reason, which is really weird of them. And yeah, Prime Game discounts due in on the 18th, so this is actually the final week. So again, definitely get that BR8, I say, if you don't already have the BR8. Or turn personal vehicle into storage. Because I'm going to go to the auto shop to do robberies, contracts right now. I didn't want to do a like non-loss contract, but I want to show why I'm going to be doing that extra contract at least. But yeah.
Hey yo, what you need?
As you can see, you can cancel the contract job, but you can only do that when you completed any contract job for like the first time. So for that reason, I'm going to have to do a contract that's not the lost contract, unfortunately. Because it wasn't changing for me, I believe. Once I unlock this option, it might be way easier to get the lost contract, so I'm going to hope I can get the lost contract. If not, then I'll probably end the stream.
I don't think so.
If not, I'll probably end the stream, like, earlier on than expected, I guess. So yeah, I will be doing a non-lost contract on this stream as well, for those who might not know. Because I'm kind of forced to do my one contract I selected. And yeah, it wasn't really giving me the lost contract, so I think I have to kind of do another contract. Unfortunately, because that ability doesn't unlock till the first contract gets completed. But still, at least I don't have to do it for another stream if I want to cover all the contracts on a live stream, obviously. Which I'll probably do at some point. For all the contracts I'll probably do at some point, but yeah. So unfortunately, I will have to do this data contract. Unfortunately, there's not really a way out of it, as I've shown off. So yeah. But I was wondering why I'm doing, like, content from day one, even though I should be focusing on like the main additions, then that is why. So yeah, just a data contract, because I didn't necessarily feel like doing the like bank contract, whatever. Because this one was the least payout between the free options I had, so I just went with the lesser payout. So yeah, as a little bonus for the stream, I'll be going over the data contract, apparently.
So, couple things to work out when you infiltrating the Merryweather CEO's military-grade weekend place. Like, where the fuck is it? Only clue we
I don't know,
got
you
is
tell me,
delivery.
fool.
Flying in from Palmer Taylor Power Station.
There you go.
Head over there and see if you can tell someone.
I'll just say so next time. It's a Santa. It's a Santa Nove. She ain't cool enough to have the Nove in her name as well. But yeah, I was like, she reminds me of like a clothing manufacturer, but then, yeah, I thought about it, and apparently she is named after Santa, like Santa Nove. She's just not cool enough to have the last name of Nove or something. Because from what I hear, most people get annoyed with KDJ and Santa. Like, most people apparently don't like those characters from what I hear. Guess I have to see more of them from experience, but still. To me, they seem like really stupid, funny characters, and not like actually funny characters, though. I don't know, humor is subjective, I suppose.
Like I say, these deliveries are all flown in. Choppers usually. Keep your eye on the sky. And if you see one, don't lose it. That shit'll lead you right to this fool's front door. I need a photo of the entrance.
Okay, I need to follow Skylift, apparently.
That's the spot.
I swear this reminds me already of the Merryweather HQ. Except it's like a much slower helicopter because the Skyless one of like worst performing helicopters. It might literally be like the worst performing helicopter, like literally. So it kind of might be a worse version of the Merryweather HQ, at least so far, and that's what it's kind of looking like. Funnily enough, it started in a place that the Valkyrie goes to from that Merryweather HQ thing from Kyle Perico. That's set like prep mission thing or whatever. And yeah, obviously I know I could have done this off stream, but obviously this is my first time doing it, so I wanted to do it for a live stream, and because I wanted to do the last contract, I'm going to be doing it for this live stream as a like kind of little bonus. In hopes to get the last contract in the first place, because it's kind of random, but I would imagine if you canceled Heist, it might like shuffle the contracts again. So hopefully that'll make it where I can almost guarantee the last contract then. Okay, where is this thing going? Can it land soon? Okay, actually it seems to be going down here. Oh, it's going to a bunker, apparently. Okay. I swear, dude, they should really give us the Skylift. They should really give us the Skylift for a purchase, though, and then make, like, the magnet function in, like, free mode. That would be really cool. I really wish they would give us the Skylift as a purchasable, like, Pegasus vehicle, or, like, a hangar vehicle, if not a Pegasus vehicle. it would kind of be a better cargo bomb, but slightly worse performance. I say it's better than the cargo bomb because of the magnet thing and all that like distance between the magnet and the ground compared to like the hook thing with the cargo bomb. Okay. Where is it? There it is. I like how it goes right to the contact. That's quite the improvement compared to the other content editions in the past, for sure. That had you send a picture and whatnot. Okay, get clear of the entrance. Oh, oh no! Oh, great. Okay, that was dumb. I did not expect that to happen. I don't know what just happened. Just showing the vehicle exit, I don't know. Okay, it's a barrage, apparently. And great people on the gun, which the AIs are known for their ridiculous accuracy on the gun and whatnot, so I don't know how I feel about that. I want to get a Sanchez from the CO menu since I blew up my Sparrow by accident. So I didn't expect the like roof to be in the way and whatnot there. I didn't expect to like hit a tree or whatever I did. Okay, why is it going this way now? Whoa. I think I got the rear gunner. Wasn't as ridiculous accuracy as I was expecting. Because I think in like some of the survivals, they actually have the like barrage in it. Like a Forcing Kudo survival, I think they have that has like the barrage that the characters use. They have like pretty ridiculous accuracy in that, if I remember. So I was expecting it to have like pinpoint accuracy for that rear gunner. I gotta get over to the auto shop apparently. I actually kind of thought I was gonna have to go in the bunker with this thing or something to do something for some reason. Hopefully it won't be easy to get shot out of this thing because I was kind of having a somewhat hard time shooting the driver out of it because of the side panel stuff or whatever, so hopefully that means I'll be pretty protected as well. Kinda looks like I'm pretty protected on top as well, so that's good. Okay, I didn't expect that to be there for some reason. Usually I manage to go around the tree, but somehow I hit the tree. What the? Okay, what was that freezing up and whatnot? System sounded kind of weird for a moment there, I feel. Or more loud, not necessarily weird, but still. I was like, where's KDJ in this whole thing?
About making all kinds of money. But apart from that, it's about being who we are, driving what we want to drive, hitting what the fuck we want to hit. You got my outside perspective, your street knowledge, and Santos know-how. There ain't no stopping us.
I thought you were the one with street knowledge, boy.
Good. I get back to it.
Okay, you came from the hood or something, honestly. If it's like Kenny's backyard boogie or some nonsense. I'm kidding though. Guessing that's kind of just a little introductory call for like your first contract, I'm guessing. I would imagine so. Wait, you actually get paid for that? You actually get paid for these setup things. Okay, it seems like it. Not much, but still, it's something at least.
What up, though? That secret bunker ain't no secret no more.
Boy.
What that motherfucker hiding from? We set to find out. Good shit. Keep that shit up.
Alright. Defenses. And then the finale, which I think for the finale you have to use the tuner vehicles. I think I hear you can actually get any vehicle from like a garage or something, or at least like the regular apartment garages. I don't know if you can do that with like the CO garages. Might be limited to the apartment garages, but here you can actually kind of take any vehicle from like an apartment garage at least.
Hey, so the hacker dude who gave us this job, Case says he gonna need some time to upload whatever's on these hard drives we stealing for him. Well, seems to me like while he's doing that, this Merryweather CEO gonna have a few moves of his own. Like sending a platoon of cranked up, trigger-chewing private military motherfuckers all the way up his ass. So we gotta move first. Steal as much of Merryweather's equipment as you can, stash it at the contacts placed on Elysian Island, and use it against these fools when the time comes. We only got one shot, though. Better be a good one.
Alright, steal Merryweather armaments. Okay, wondering if stealing freebies solo is really going to be all that doable. Because this might be more meant for like 2 people for this one, for all I know. Okay, I'm gonna try to use this stone hatchet here. Oh, come on. Gonna try to do a drop down from here or something. Okay, hopefully I can have some time to hit another person here. We should be able to. Oh, it's an anti-aircraft trailer, and I have to take a night shark apparently. Okay, I guess I'll take one of these to provide night sharks here or something. Probably use the latest for the other two instead of the sparrow, because I'm not going to recall my sparrow every time when I gotta wait that 2-minute cooldown every time I do that, I believe. Alright. I want to call it here soon. More options to defend the client during the contract job. Okay, yeah, this is kind of like a Duggan Shipments reskin, I think, for sure. No doubt about it being a Duggan Shipment reskin. Might not get all 3 of them still, though, because that's probably pretty hard to do, but still. Even if I used, like, actual weapons instead of just using, like, the stone hatchet like I did, I imagine it would have been annoying regardless. Okay, I'll go for this one, I guess, next. I'll be super lucky if I can manage all 3 of them, but yeah, I definitely don't think that's gonna happen at this rate. Hopefully there's a night sharks or whatever at every single one if it's all anti-aircraft trailers. Oh no. Okay, this one's like an insurgent pickup or something, it looks like. Yeah, let me move and quit interrupting with your dumb call, okay? Oh, man. Oh my goodness. What is this game right now? Okay, I'm gonna really... Okay, what was this spawn even? And I can't even do that, great. Now that they know that I went after them or something, now I'm probably pretty screwed now. Great. This is not cool at all. I think I have a cooldown on all my secure reserve vehicles too. Like now I would kinda have to spawn my ASP, I guess. Yeah, I don't even think I'm getting a second one now after that happened. Great. That's not great at all. That's for sure. It's very unfortunate. Okay, I think it's kind of a spiking kind of good one, which is just great with a car. Might want to go to other one at this point, I don't know. I'm not going to call my weaponized Tampa to get this moving target taken care of, because weaponized Tampa is the best thing I could think of for a moving target like that. I don't know if I'm going to call my weaponized Tampa. I don't think that would be worth doing. Might want to consider it though. Okay, maybe should have went the other way, but okay. Yeah, that could work actually pretty nicely. Oh, this is already screwed to begin with. Oh man, come on. No need to flip over right now, okay? Yeah, I doubt it's gonna get there in like 2 minutes even. Guess I'm just gonna try with this. And an AP pistol. Hi, yes. Alright, got pretty lucky with that. With that RNG that gets stuck there and whatnot. Okay, now to see if I can somehow do this in 2 minutes. Of course it gave me a flatbed of all things, so... Definitely not getting the third one, that's for sure. I don't know if there was even a chance of it in the first place though, so... Whatever. 2 out of 3 is still pretty okay, still low I guess. But I'm definitely not getting a third one, unfortunately, so that's probably gonna make the finale thing harder. Alright, sweet, I got it here. But yeah, definitely not getting it in like 30 seconds. I'm just gonna put a full latest there, I guess, just in case. Because I won't even be able to get to the actual thing in 30 seconds to even see what it would have been. Man, I hate this stuck in shipment reskin. Unless there was something before that was similar in style to this kind of like fast-paced mission thing.
Hey, we got ourselves a stash then. Good shit.
Yeah, 2/3 of a stash.
We gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah, 2/3 of a stash, no thanks to y'all, and y'all's time limit and all that. And your Duggan shipment reskin and all that. No Tom Connors. I would do them if they weren't like completely random. Like I'm not gonna just like sit around in lobbies for hours to do like the DJ missions on streams, like when it's all completely random and all that in the first place. Like if you can actually go to the music locker to do them yourself and not have all that randomness, choose if you can do them or not, then that'd be a lot better, but yeah. Okay, I think I have all my snacks. And snacks I'm actually more willing to start using, of course, now that just a take all option as of the latest update instead of having to like click P and Qs 30 times. Alright. Infiltrate, mirror over CO's space, steal hard drives, and deliver them to the client. Alright, so yeah, these robbery things apparently have weapon loadouts. So it's kind of similar to the Atomic Casino heist and then Calprico heist, where you can't use your like own personal weaponry like you could with like your own Doomsday heist things, for example. And I use those for comparison because these are like mini heist. These are like mini heist things essentially. R8 sharpshooter, heavy sniper mark 2, heavy pistol, mini SMG, sticky bombs, knife. I don't know. That one's mainly like close range and far range. I feel I'd want more of like an average weapon though. Hustler, bullpup rifle mark 2. Pistol, machine pistol. Sounds like low and mid range, not like far range, I feel. Pipe bomb, which I like nowhere near as much, which I don't like anywhere near as much as the sticky bombs, and then switchblade. Heavyweight. Pump shotgun mark 2, pistol .50, micro SMG. Okay, so you get like close and mid-range, I think, for like the range of like the range that your weapons can like shoot and whatnot. Grenade and knuckle duster. Okay, there's only 3 options here. SMG can be kind of mid-range, I feel. I might try the sharpshooter. Yeah, I'm gonna try the sharpshooter, I think. And yeah. Okay, you can use the Santos Tailgater S, which is pretty cool. But yeah, besides for that, you basically have to use all your tuner vehicles. I doubt if you were to put another like kind of vehicle in here, you would be able to like select that. Fortunately, you probably have to use one of your own tuner vehicles, but it's kind of nice incentive to use them and whatnot. I'll do my Domineer ESP because I think that's my most competitive option. Plus on the Remus, I don't have like engine upgrades. And I know that doesn't do as good as the CR350, I think. Even with. Okay, I think I'm ready here. Alright, doing my very first contract from the new update. Not the last contract yet, because the game kind of made me do a day 1 contract first, it seems. And I have to do 1 contract to unlock the ability to cancel a contract. So once I unlock that, I should hopefully be able to have a more guaranteed chance of getting the last contract. Oh, I gotta go to that bunker again, I guess. So you do go in that bunker after all. But yeah. Like I said, I'll wait, I guess.
Ready to go on the ground. This shit may be a nuclear bunker owned by some doomsday prepping billionaire and CEO of a private military company, but don't nobody panic. We know the bunker in Harmony. We know how to open the door, and we know what we stealing. Hard drives. We don't know what's on them, but we do know we getting paid for them. Kay's client is this hacker fool, Avi Schwartzman, and he twitching for this shit.
Oh, Avi Schwartzman's in this one. That's pretty cool.
Wait, just a
I
second.
think he was lost in the Diamond Casino heist as a person.
What up, though, babe?
That could be your, like, hacker or whatever.
We moving on these hard drives.
Oh, yeah? Perfect.
Yeah, Avi Schwartzman was like one of the possible hackers. I think he was the one you get for doing the 50 signal jammers.
Every day, baby.
And he was in a Pacific Standard job as well,
Shit, you looking good,
on one of
girl.
the setups
How
at
long before they
least.
get to that bump?
That's cool that he returns, I guess.
So you spoke to this Schwartzman dude today?
Yeah, he alright. Hiding out, ready to do his thing. Dude needs to relax a little, though, you feel me? He's a little jumpy. But this shit is all under control, right?
He good for the money?
Aw, hell yeah. Y'all should see this fool's rap sheet. He helped the crew hit the Pacific Standard. And he worked for whoever hit the casino.
Oh, he knows about those things. That's
But it's
cool.
enough to pay us good.
I don't know what the cut was. Yeah, 'cause he weren't there, Moody Man. Or KDJ. But basically Moody
Like I
Man.
say, he jumpy. Like living in the woods.
Not cool enough to be KDJ.
Got it in his
Okay.
head, he can't even trust his own people. Now he's going up against this Don Percival fool. He figured he needed an
Now, they are kind of a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, we came in, babe.
You the best part of me, girl. That goes without saying. And I never forget who we got behind the wheel, baby. Alright, ain't nothing for it now. Let's go.
Okay, I do have to get out of the tuner. Oh, okay, that was interesting. Maybe I don't, Okay, I am able to just drive my tuner in there, okay. Not sure how that would work though, but okay. What was I doing there?
Once you're down there,
Oh,
you look for
my
the
armor
suspect.
essentially gets shot.
That's where these drives gonna be plugged in.
Oh, okay, what am I doing?
Like a party down there. Yo, y'all good? As long as they still shooting, I know y'all ain't dead.
Oh. Okay, I better not be free aim assisted. That would suck. Cause I don't know if I am. Oh, I am free aim assisted. That sucks. Okay.
So what's on these drives, babe? And don't be saying you don't know.
Nah, for real, girl. I don't know.
He didn't say nothing.
Who?
See someone back there.
He said the less we know about this Don Percival fool, the better.
I bet it's political. Soon as your ass is owning bunkers with secret files and shit, it's always political.
Political,
See their heads
criminal,
slightly
it's the same
clipping
shit.
through, so
I don't
I'm
care if it's
shoot
ass
that
prints
someone.
on the
Yep, I
graffiti,
can
As long
apparently.
as it's profitable. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay, that one showed up out of nowhere. Man, I didn't expect to. You know what? Let's see, I want to go to creator and redo this. Because I want my assistant impartial. I did not remember I was frame assisted. Must have sold a nightclub pretty recently or something, I don't know. Or actually, I think I was in frame assisted for something I was recording or something for a video that might come out soon. Maybe I've been working on a reviewing guide or something. Alright, so say impartial. I do not remember being in that, but okay. And yeah, my spawns out with car mates, I have to go back to the auto shot. But that's fine. hopefully it didn't like mess anything up with the mission, doing what I did there and stuff, but yeah. I did not realize it was on frame assisted there until then, because I didn't really need to lock on that much of anything until the finale thing.
We got enough.
Didn't access system, but okay. Okay, my vehicle's in here.
When that Merriweather dude comes after you, you better be ready. Aye, bye.
Again, I'll go to the same set, because I didn't have too much problems with it so far. I just don't think it was really the weapons too much, but yeah. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there's like the crew name or whatever on there. That's cool. On the like stairs there. It was the first time, aside for being too dumb to remember that I was on frame assisted. Usually I'm on assisting partial these days, so I guess that's why I didn't think I was frame assisted. But I think I was doing like hangar stuff or something for something that might be upcoming, so yeah.
Now remember, wait, just a second. Hey Kay, is that you?
What up, though, babe?
Good timing, babe. I was just about to call you. We moving on these hard drives.
Oh, yeah? Perfect. I'm gonna take a seat. Hey, you always look this fine when you working.
Nah, this all day, every day, baby. Get your eyes checked.
Shit, you looking good, girl. How long before they get to that bunker?
Not long enough.
Damn.
So you spoke to this Schwarzman dude today?
Boy.
Yeah, he alright.
Rudy Man trying
Hiding out, ready
Rudy
to do
Man,
his thing.
KDJ trying to rush my ass
Good,
to the
though,
bunker
you
or
feel me?
something like
He's a little
boy.
jumpy, but this shit is all under control, right?
He good for the money?
Oh, hell yeah. Y'all should see this fool's rap sheet. He helped the crew hit the Pacific Standard, and he worked for whoever hit the casino. I don't know what his cut was, but it's enough to pay us good.
Alright, that's all I need to know. Well, except, if this fool's so well connected, why he need us?
Like I say, he jumpy. Like living in the woods, talking to trees, kind of jumpy. Got it in his head, he can't even trust his own people. Now he's going up against this Don Percival fool. He figured he needed an outsider. That's where I came in.
Hey, we came in, babe.
You the best part of me, girl.
Why
That
can't
goes
she has a
without
part
saying.
in it as well? I suppose.
And I never forget.
You know, it's me on me, and he's doing just talking to sidelines and stuff.
Ain't nothing for
Doing
now.
practically
Let's
almost
go.
nothing, I feel. But I'm gonna try to see if I have any weapons that have a suppressor and set.
Once you down there, you looking for the service section.
Okay,
That's where
that
these
might
guns
help.
gonna be plugged in.
Or not, I guess it was practically the same. Suppressor. Not.
Sounds
Oh.
like a party down there. Yo, y'all good? As long as they still shooting, I know y'all ain't dead.
Oh. Where'd that one come from? Shot their head and clipping through again,
So
I
what's on
suppose.
these drives, babe? And don't be saying you don't know.
Nah, for real, girl. I don't know.
He didn't say nothing.
Who? Ivy? Nah. He said the less we know about this Don Percival fool, the better.
I bet it's political. Soon as your ass is on them bunkers with secret files and shit, it's always political.
Political, criminal, it's the same shit. I don't care if it's ass prints from the grassy knoll. Long as it's profitable. I don't give a fuck.
Take him down!
There's body armor over here, apparently. Wasn't gonna expect that, quite frankly, but I'll take it. I will gladly take it indeed. I guess one of the hard drives over here.
When you find them, you don't gotta be gentle with this shit, y'all. Just yank it out.
Oh, damn. That's cold, baby. Shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she was being pretty cold or whatever. Talking about like it was some sex shiz or something.
How we doing? You getting them?
Well, you already talked to us, I got one, so you should probably know Moody Man, but okay. Okay, why is that box there? Maybe just a cosmetic thing? Because sometimes you can actually break those boxes, but it wasn't breaking with all that ammo I was using on it and whatnot. Okay, well, I guess.
Take him down! Grab that guy!
Oh, I can buy soda in this bunker. Okay, I guess I might actually. Sure, why not? That's pretty interesting. Uh-oh. Guess he didn't like me buying a soda. He got out of that room or something. I don't know. Character really needed that soda break, that's for sure. Oh, what the? I swear this one just spawned right next to me randomly out of nowhere, but okay. Oh no, literally just spawned right as I was there. Like, how? Like, how did that even make any sense?
Oh, babe, now we on some poetry
I kinda
shit.
missed what you said, cause me being surprised about that person randomly spawning there. Maybe that was just some poor mission design where it spawned next to me, I don't know. Kinda seen infinitely respawn in a way though. So it's probably just someone decided to spawn next to me, I guess, I don't know. I wanna see what they said actually. No, kinda forgot what they said.
Come on, let's go. This shit ain't rocket science.
Boy, it clearly isn't. Ha, that's right. Wait a minute, I'll quit talking shiz to my character, man. Alright. There, now I can make you happy, Moody Man KJ, since you apparently care how fast my character does it. As long as it's done, it should be done. No problems, nothing. Okay.
See you up top, yo.
Go to the exit. What, is my tuner vehicle just gonna be left in there now? I could probably get back, obviously, like I can in free mode and all, but yeah. Well, okay, it spawned it right outside, actually. Wait, you can use personal aircrafts in this, it seems, okay.
Alright now, Abby is in a secure location. Seth just sent it to you. Get that shit over there and let him do his thing.
Can you actually use a personal aircraft on this? That's interesting. I'll try the Akula, I guess.
So what's happening when we get there, Kay?
Abby said he needs some time to upload.
So then it actually
whatever that shit
spawns.
Upload it straight away?
Okay, maybe it doesn't actually use it even though it's selectable.
Political. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, even though you can select it, I guess you can't actually use it. Unless it's unless it spawns somewhere and it's not marked on the map. Shitty throat, though, I swear. Unless it got marked on the maps. Unless it's not marked on the map because of this being on here as well, because of the mission thing. Oh, I'm pretty close to the airstrip. I want to investigate there or something. But not like as close as I could have been or something. Probably. It's probably just a little oversight and you can request it or something, but it just doesn't spawn or something. I don't know. Could just be a little developer oversight thing that you can still call a personal aircraft even though it doesn't actually like let you use it or something.
Yo, red alert, people. Obby just fired the
Oh,
plane.
great.
This personal motherfucker got a fucking army headed over to his ass. Get
Oh,
there
at least I have
before they
rear loofers on this thing or whatever, so that I can't get shot in the back all that easily. Yeah, let's have some rear louvers on this thing, no doubt. Oh, come on. Wow! I wish I took more care in my driving there and stuff, but yeah.
Hey, babe, this Schwartzman dude got his own people.
Okay, how come there's a circle icon and like a helicopter
But
icon?
none of us getting paid by no corp show. This
It's
motherfucker
weird if
Obby
you
gotta
might
live
glitch
long enough to
the
upload
icon might
or
glitch
whatever the
stuff
fuck he do.
on it or something, I don't know. Oh wow, what the? What is this? I shouldn't have to snack already. Alright, Hugh. Getting shot less it seems.
Shit, where the hell are you? He a sitting duck out there.
You a driver
Well,
or
not my
what? Move that ass.
well, not my fault. That one like Merryweather vehicle was in my way and stuff, but okay. Even if you're a pro racer in GTA Online, you can still get like hit in a contact race and whatnot, and get your whole day ruined and stuff. But okay, Moody man, you couldn't know nothing about this game,
Says
Moody
the
man.
motherfuckers got there and you ain't? Go before he takes a bullet up his crazy ass.
Oh, it's all so full, fools. I might try to use behind the vehicle here.
We do this professional, okay? Secure the area and cap all them motherfuckers before you hand over the drive.
Hello? Getting a little bit shot.
Where is? Oh, he's dead. He's practically dead now. Great. Oh no.
A lot of blood. Come on, we got this. Target.
What? Is that not him standing right there? What? I swear I was him just standing right there though. Like, how'd he die? It looked like it was on his computer though. There's no way he died. He was like on the computer there or something. So that blue Hawaiian shirt had to be Avi Schwartzman, and he was like just on the computer thing, Well, at least it wasn't a live issue.
Alright now, Robbie is in a secure location. Seth just sent it to you. Get that shit over there and let him do his thing.
Yeah, at least it wasn't like losing a life though, otherwise I would have felt kinda like a noob. But I was trying to use like old Santorno strategies of using the back of the vehicle for protection. Back when the Santorno was like one of the best vehicles to use in a contact machine or something. Oh, okay.
Yo, red alert people, I'll be taking fire from flare. This personal motherfucker got a fucking army headed over to his ass. Get there before they do.
Hey, babe, this Schwartzman dude got his own people? Or are we it?
Nah, he got people. But none of us getting paid by no corp show. This motherfucker Avi got to live long enough to upload, or whatever the fuck he do.
Get ready, y'all.
Whatever the fuck you do, like, boy. Okay, looks like I actually kind of lost all of them, at least this time. Or at least for now, yeah. I don't have a helicopter chasing me literally to the end like last time, at least it seems, for sure. For sure indeed.
Shit, where the hell are you? He's sitting duck out there.
You a driver or what? Move that ass.
Uh-oh. Okay, I don't seem to have the enemies this time, okay. Maybe I was fast enough to not get the enemies this time. With health and armor.
Plug 'em in. Plug 'em in.
But literally, he was still like standing there when it claimed he got killed though. Like, it made no sense though.
Get a sense before the upload is complete.
Really though, it made no sense though.
They're gonna try and kill me. And you. Get ready.
Okay, where's one of these vehicle things?
APC anti-aircraft gun. Let's get this shit online.
Yo,
Where they at?
at
Back
the
here?
mouth, y'all. Let's do this shit. Yo, my man is a wreck. If he gets shot, he gonna lose his mind.
Just keep his ass safe.
Yo, there's plenty more where they came from, alright?
I hope that can help significantly. Yeah, they can't even get to him now, it seems. Oh! Okay, yeah, I used his head, okay.
over to this skinny ass hacker motherfucker thing.
I'm naked and happy. No one is trying to kill me. Are you like him?
Oh no, helicopter. I'm going in here then.
Don't relax, y'all. They're probably coming again.
Stop dying. It's very awesome.
Oh! That one just snuck up entirely on me.
Retreat! Take cover! We're receiving. Say something.
You okay? What the hell is your boy doing down there? When he gonna be finished?
Shit, don't ask me. All I know is he on some next level shit. He gotta be done soon.
Yeah, it's like 75% the way done, boy. Not that I didn't know that, but still.
But that don't mean you in the clear.
Oh, did I finally get the person in the driver's seat? Whoa, the half track exploded? What? I don't know how I exploded the half track of a mini SMG, but okay. Whoa, weaponized Tampa? This is some next level shiz, I swear.
Babe, we gotta be near the end of these fools. How many more of these motherfuckers we gotta lay out?
Shit, Kate, I don't know. They gotta be done soon. This shit is getting crazy.
We're almost done there, it seems.
Yo, it ain't over till this skinny ass hacker motherfucker sings.
Get it, boy. Why you body shaming KDJ? Oh, I gotta take the rest out?
Behold my genius.
Jeez.
That's gotta be it, y'all.
Yeah, it sounds like you got every motherfucker in the
Oh.
10-mile radius.
Oh,
Shit, we
no.
gotta be done.
Holy shit! You messed with the wrong man! Get behind me! Get that son of a bitch!
What the? Whoa. Uh-oh. This is not good. Schwartzman could be dead now. Great. Oh, no. Might be dead first. Oh my, yeah, he's dead. Oh no. That sucks. Oh, well, at least I didn't die there the second time. Alright, I might set up a sticky bomb trap. I gotta have this whole hacking process again.
Plug him in! Let's get this thing done. Okay, insert the drives. You don't get a cent before the upload is complete.
We get it, boy. At least I know how to get to these faster now, I guess.
forget, right? APC anti-aircraft gun. Let's get this shit online.
Yo, that shit get me foaming at the mouth, y'all. Let's do this shit. Yo, my man is a wreck. If he gets shot, he gonna lose his mind.
Just keep his ass safe.
I'll try to get the insurgent this time.
Yo, there's plenty more where they came from, alright?
Come on, this one. Oh, great. Come on. Oh my, I can't get both of these or something? Come on. Oh no. Come on, get in. Ah.
Hey, stay sharp. It ain't done till it's done.
I'm gonna try seeing if they attempt to climb with 2 vehicles in the way now.
Don't relax, y'all. They're probably coming again.
Stop dying. It's very awkward.
Oh yeah, I see someone clipping for ear. Kind of.
You dick. You dirtbag.
How these people get in the climb up? Not yet, at least.
Yo, Kate, what the hell is your boy doing down there? When he gonna be finished?
Shit, don't ask me. All I know is he on some next level shit. He gotta be done soon.
I don't hear shooting, but that don't mean you in the clear.
We're receiving fire.
Yo, it ain't over till this skinny-ass hacker motherfucker sings.
Oh, what? How did they finally do that?
Is about to get Schwartzman.
Vehicle must have kind of been moved. Oh, come on!
Babe, we gotta be near the end of these fools. How many more of these motherfuckers we gotta lay out?
Shit, Kate, I don't know. They gotta be done soon. This shit is getting crazy.
Hey, stay sharp. It ain't done till it's done.
Hell no. Get out the way, you fucking pussy. Man down. Oh, snap. Fuck you.
Hopefully that worked pretty decently.
Yeah, it sounds like you got every motherfucker in the 10-mile radius. Shit, we gotta be done.
Hopefully Avi doesn't get hurt by fire here. That, oh my, no. No! He's dead. Oh no. Well, that one worse than expected. I might try to move the vehicles first if that's possible. But the enemies were there before me, not one the first time here or whatever. Might position the anti-aircraft trailer as like a third vehicle, maybe, kind of in the way and whatnot. So it already kind of was, to be fair, but still. Oh, great. Yeah, they're already coming here with upload now. That's great. Totally great. I'm gonna try not set up now.
Plug him in! Plug him in! Let's get this thing done. Okay, insert the drives. You don't get a cent before the upload is complete. Loser. I'm not being paranoid. They're gonna try and kill me. And you, get ready. Get a job!
Y'all didn't forget, right? APC anti-aircraft gun. Let's get this shit online.
Yo, that shit get me foaming at the mouth, y'all. Let's do this shit. Yo, my
Oh,
man
might
is a
see
wreck.
more this
If he
way.
gets shot, he gonna lose his mind.
Just keep his ass safe.
Yo, it ain't over till this skinny ass hacker motherfucker sings.
Okay, it's ugly, but it works. Just let me concentrate.
I don't like that cover spot too much either, though. I have to go outside for the cover spot again.
Concentrate, could you at least let me not get shot in the back of the head? People, stop dying. It's very awkward. Lay down cover,
Hey, stay sharp. It ain't done till it's done.
Oh,
If I die, you get nothing. Remember that.
Don't relax, y'all. They're probably coming again.
Stay right where you are. Put the weapons down. Are you all right? Fall back. More ammo. Whoa. Fuck you.
Yo, Kay, what the hell is your boy doing down there? When he gonna be finished?
Shit, don't ask me. All I know is he on some next level shit. He gotta be done soon.
Bend over, here it comes.
I don't hear shooting. That don't mean you in the clear.
I'm gonna sit down your neck. Go to hell. Ass. Get a job.
Yo, there's plenty more where they came from, alright?
Down to meet your maker. Lay down cover fire. Moron.
Babe, we gotta be near the end of these fools. How many more of these motherfuckers we gotta lay out?
Shit, Kate, I don't know. They gotta be done soon. This shit is getting crazy.
Keep it busy. Help to bleed.
and yeah, I don't even remember there being a difficulty
Yo, it
setting,
ain't
so
over till this skinny ass
it might just be
hacker
normal, or
motherfucker
it might be similar to Diamond Casino heist or Caprico heist, or you have to do a very particular method to get the hard mode or something. If there is a hard mode, even there might not be though.
That's gotta be it, y'all.
Yeah, it sounds like you got every motherfucker in the 10-mile radius. Shit, we gotta be done.
I got the driver of that weaponized Tampa. It looks like for sure. Got it. That's a typical vehicle weak spot there. So good. Here's another weaponized Tampa, I guess now. Got it. Okay, I'm wondering if it would be a good time to jump on the insurgent gunners. Half track, yikes. Alright, so on half track managed to explode. Again, I don't exactly know how that manages to explode that easily, but okay. Oh! Character! You weren't supposed to go that far, but okay. Oh, jeez. Suck, isn't it? Oh shit, what? Took like 3 shots of a heavy sniper Mark II? Sure, that totally happened. I guess regular rounds and all, but still, pretty sure. Yeah, seems like regular rounds, but still. One more helicopter, it looks like. Alright, helicopters are the biggest problem, I'd say. After getting rid of all the, like, half tracks and weaponized Tampos and all that, I mean, but yeah. Thankfully I barricaded that area. Thankfully I barricaded the area with the anti-aircraft Night Shark and Insurgent good enough, it seems, this time. To where nobody was even able to get the obby this time, it seems. And nobody even got the obby looking at this hole at all. So that's very good. It's very good indeed. What? Better not be stuck. Oh, I have to go to him?
Toss to Ivy. Let's get paid.
Well, that was terrifying, but thank you. We just changed the world a little bit and made you a lot richer. A lot richer.
What? Okay, there it goes.
It's been real.
Alright, since I did it this time,
I was never here. Goodbye.
it's kind of the learning experience. That was surprisingly difficult, and then again it is because of the vehicle restrictions being limited for the most part to the tuners. Well, like I said, apparently you can use like any vehicle you want as long as it can go in like a regular apartment garage and whatnot. I don't know if you can do it in like steel offices, but you can use like the apartment garages from what I hear and know. So yeah. I think the first time you do these you get an award of 75k as well. I want to say for sure. Alright, can finally maybe do the lost contract. Okay, I swear I thought it was supposed to be like an award for doing them for your first time, but whatever. Because the money in below was the same. Alright. I swear I don't feel I even got that money from the award though. Cause I swear I had like 3.4 mil before, whatever.
Private Army? What? We ruthless, y'all. Ain't no one safe. I'll be still tripping, but I figure that just means he be back to normal. More important, upload complete, and that means payment complete. Y'all be sure to spend that all at once, alright?
Right there it goes. Now I get 75,000 finally. Maybe it's because of that phone call for why I got delayed. Which might just be a one-time thing only or something for that call, I don't know. For like the first contract you do. Yeah, now to see if I can do the lost contract. Who asked Gerald? Come on. Do better than that, Gerald. No one's playing your missions from 2 years ago.
Hey, after that lick, folks starting to talk about
Okay,
y'all.
unlock the exotic
You down for a
exports
little side
vehicle
hustle?
list. Not something I'm interested in doing much, but still.
Real chaotic energy.
I don't think there's
Anyway,
really too
he
much of a
collects
reward
cars,
for it,
strips
from
them
what I
down, and
know.
then pushes them via his little
So I
import-export
probably wouldn't do
business.
it for a dedicated
All the
live
hard
stream or
workers on
something.
his
Probably
side of the
wouldn't for
table.
sure,
But he
indeed.
likes the sound of you, and all y'all gotta do is steal the cars he wants and drop them off at his cargo ship by the docks. If you interested, I got a list of his latest requests that I'll leave for you back at the auto shop. Easy money, fast money.
Easy
You
money,
feel me?
fast money. Boy. That one thing money wasn't too fast. And I did my best not to have to snack in anything, which I was able to do. So that was cool, but still. Because I don't like to use my snacks much, but I will if I feel it's necessary and all. Especially if it's something still low, I don't tend to do that. And yeah, for those who didn't catch on for any reason, you can do all this stuff in invite onlys, which is really cool. Even the vehicle stolen and whatnot, which is somewhat reminiscent to import-export. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh, I guess spawn there because my vehicle. That's right. Alright, yep. Didn't need any snacks. I didn't even have to use any. Even though I died a couple times or something. It's mainly Sportsman dying now because it was hard to not let them get to him. But eventually I made it to where I was able to do the night strike and the aircraft trailer and the insurgent in a certain way where I just couldn't get to him. So definitely do something like that for that contract for sure. Okay, I probably have to like actually kind of start one there to be able to cancel it, I'm guessing.
Hey, yo, what you need? I don't think so.
But yeah, once I activate one, then it should hopefully let me cancel. And hopefully it re-rolls the things till I can till I can get the lost contract. Hopefully it works like that where I can just keep like randomizing them by just canceling contracts. Hopefully that's the thing I can do, since for some reason I have to limit it to 3 at once, which is really annoying. But yeah. Okay. I'll do this just to hopefully try it out.
But the money is big, and that's all it really comes down to at the end of the day. For the biggest gangs in Los Santos got a problem they can't solve on their own. A rat. Or more like a motherfucking infestation. Bunch of double-crossing sons of bitches who've been playing their own people against each other and making bank on it. They all up in the snitch wing of Bolingbroke Penitentiary thinking they safe. And that's where they wrong. Cause we can get anywhere, anytime. And every gang in town is gonna pay us, the baddest break-in crew in the business, to break in there and clip these motherfuckers. We're gonna need a way in, and we're gonna need someone on the inside who can ID these fools. And I got ideas for both.
Alright. That's done. I want to try in here, but I think you have to go outside, unfortunately, to cancel in, because, yeah, it goes to busy, because obviously it's the Santos and the thing, and you can actually see what Santa's doing, I guess, is why I have to go outside for it not to be busy and all.
Hey, what's up?
Alright, hopefully that recycles the contracts or whatever. So I can hopefully have another chance at the lost contract. If not, then I might just randomly do that one. And lost contract might happen some other time then. And yeah, I might give it more than one go. I might try a few times to try to do that. Agency, bank, and prison contract. Just, are you serious? They literally gave me like the same one. They were listed differently now, so chances are eventually it might give me the lost contract if I keep doing this. But I don't know if it was the same free, just randomized, I can order and whatnot. Because I really want the lost contracts, I can do it, but I don't know if it's gonna force me to do other contracts first. Which wouldn't really make sense to me if it truly were like random in a sense. Yes. Cancel till you give me the lost contracts, Santa. Okay, this time I don't seem to have the prison ones, so it is currently giving me different ones, since I don't have that prison one on here this time.
So, you wanna rob a bank? How about 6 of them bitches? Yeah, that's right. That's how we do. Kenny got a contract. Some dude who got his ass fired from middle management at Fleeca. Now, before you say it, I know. If we take them bills straight out of the vault, they gon' be marked. And we ain't running no laundry service. But we don't have to worry about that. Cause this Fleeca dude got some Armenian dry cleaners gonna take care of all of that shit. We get them to mark bills, they pay us in ice cold liquid cash. So, we're gonna need just the right kind of explosives to get us through the vault door and a head start on 5-0. Lucky for you, I've got you covered twice. Let's make it happen. How's that job coming? Peace. Hey, yo. on that last job.
Alright, finally got it.
That come from if you keep it up. I ain't bye. Hey, you heard of the Lost MC? Some heavy metal biker dudes? Deal a lot of crystal. Shit, I feel crusty just talking about they nasty asses. Well, Kenny been making moves out of town. Turns out these lost motherfuckers got some serious competition coming up, and we gonna help break their monopoly. This rival of theirs wants us to take out their labs, steal whatever product they got ready for transport, and hand it over. He gonna pay us good, too. Breaking open the free market is where it's at, y'all. All we gotta do is find where they cooking it, find how they moving it, and then we're ready to get it done. So not only we gonna put these nasty ass biker dudes down, we gonna use their own explosives to do it. That's some poetry, y'all. Just sent you the location of the clubhouse. They keep the bombs and the lab locations on site. Head over there and clean
Wow.
up.
Oh my goodness. Wow, the AI, man. Yeah, on their motorcycle surrounding it to my vehicle there. But yeah. You can do stuff with the last land van apparently, which is pretty cool. And even get like an outfit there. Apparently there's actually lost MC outfits you can unlock for doing this actually as well. Now you can actually get into clothing sport. I think I hear there's 4 lost MC outfits you can have. I think there's like a bunch of cut ones as well. Or you could say lost ones as well.
Lost MC? You're on private property, asshole!
Yes, Santa, how about you take a shower, bitch? Santa's biatch ass should take a shower though. Like, actually. Like her nasty ass. As she said herself. Meanwhile, my fruit's being a nasty ass. That's for sure.
When you get to the clubhouse, get working. They probably keep the lab locations in a safe, but I can guarantee they got the bomb sitting in a bag or some shit. Once you get them both, come back to the auto shop without any biker clowns behind you.
And yeah, cool thing is, actually use the rear of the vehicle opens up for you to put the outfits on.
I think I'm freaking out.
You boy, let's go. Oh, yeah, over here, right? And it essentially works like that construction site, like, works like that construction site, like, prep mission from Cayo Perico with, like, the drainage tunnel and the cutting torch or whatever.
I was building on that idea about initiations and shit.
Oh, come on, what? Well, I barely move, and then it puts me back outside, of course. I was trying not to be in a cone of vision in there, and then go outside. That one's looking kind of smoky, not gonna lie. Okay, there's something. Oh. Suppose it is. Come on, smoking, get out my way. Smoking bay, whatever. I don't know. Okay. And by the way, I did watch like footage of this for why I kind of already know the locations. Since it's probably always in these two like location things where you have to go. Just cracked, they're safe, like if there's a cracked contract from like the MC contracts or whatever. Which yeah, that's kind of what these robbery things remind me of, those Santos tuners. How there's only like 3 of them on there and whatnot. Reminds me of the like contract things from back then or whatever. I did not get caught, apparently. I think I watched a professional do it and he got caught. But unlike professional, I didn't seem to get caught at the end there. Cause yeah, I think professional, when I watched him, he got caught at the end. Somehow.
Hey, listen, don't be worried about that shit we be stealing on these jobs. I
Well, I
run a
broke the
strictly
door,
cash-only
apparently.
business. My clients got their little
They're
wish
stuck
list,
open
but the only thing
anyways.
on my list is paper. You understand? I take a little fee off the top for me and Seth. The rest goes to the motherfuckers with their ass on the line. Shit, we all getting rich as fuck. Fair as a motherfucker.
I guess 10% for y'all is not anywhere near that bad, but still. I mean, it's definitely not Cayo Perico, which is a lot more worth the time and all, but yeah. Yes, by the way, the last land van is still like Terraria's personal vehicle, and you have to get through like the casino wheel is the only proper way of getting it, apparently.
big old operation. I'd be impressed if they wasn't punks. I ain't got
What up, though? Tess told me you got the lab locations and the stuff to make them go boom. Can't wait till showtime.
Transport method.
Listen, not only does our client want these lost punks out of the picture, he wants the rest of the crank they ain't gonna be around to sell. First, we gotta scope out the deal they got with the dock worker that ships all that shit for them. Can't steal the stuff, but we don't know how they move it. So take care of him and find out.
Violation Island.
When you get to the docks, all I need is a picture of that dock worker's clipboard or some shit, alright? Anything that's got info on how they moving the mess, send it to me. You can wait for them lost fools to bounce, or you can run right in there and get it. I don't give a shit. This is a strictly results-based operation, y'all.
I guess you have to wait for them to leave or Oh, they caught me? What? Caught me flying a helicopter? Yeah, right. Just casually flying a helicopter and he caught me. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, well, it might be faster than doing stealth anyways, so at least time investment won't be as bad this time. As it might have been with the stealth approach last time. Oh! Oh, there's another vehicle coming up here as well. What? I had it in the view on there.
Okay. So they shipped the meth out of Stab City in those raw fuel tankers. Haha. Shit sound like a party. I reckon it's gonna be no problem to steal the next shipment. We'll need a truck that can pull that tank, though. So open your eyes and see if there's any land around there. Drive it up to the
Oh, that's not great. Oh no.
Frank said his guys will babysit that shit.
Oh my goodness. That dude went like all over there for me. But yeah. Oh, great. Of course. Okay. I'm gonna show the advisable way to go when it comes to the truck cab. Hope I can just get to my latest again. Wow. How did that happen? But yeah. Apparently you can find a Phantom Wedge somewhere, like, as a possible spawn. I don't know if you'll always find a Phantom Wedge or if it's, like, random, but I hear you can find a Phantom Wedge around somewhere if you don't own one for some reason. But if you own a Phantom Wedge, just use the Phantom Wedge. It's clearly, like, the best option. Trying to go around here to see if there's a possibility of a Phantom Wedge anywhere. I wouldn't know exactly where it would be at, but I hear there is a possibility of finding a Phantom Wedge somewhere. But again, I don't know how often that would be. Oh, there's the Phantom Wedge. So yeah, you can find a Phantom Wedge if you want, but you have to take out security for it. So they do give you extra, like, enemies to have to kind of kill for the Phantom Wedge. So for those who don't have a Phantom Wedge, definitely look for it if you want the best possibility for the finale or whatever. We're not gonna do that though. Or by we, I mean me. I'm not gonna be doing that though. Because like I said, you can just use your own Phantom Wedge and you don't have to use the provided one. Now, like I said, I did watch somebody and they did try the Phantom Wedge and it turned out you can use it. But I expected it to be like the long fin, like, approach in Caliprico anyways. Or like the side mission where you can use the Phantom Wedge. And apparently the character also makes a unique comment. KDJ Moody Man also comments on the Phantom Wedge if you use it, which is pretty cool. I believe Pavel also commented about the Phantom Wedge before, when it came to his little thing or whatever. But I'm not, I kind of forget where the, like, thing is. I don't know if it's close to Stab, I don't know if it's close to Stab City or something, but yeah. I'm gonna go over to the casino or close to it actually, because yeah, the game doesn't like me being on the casino, because it drops frames or something at the casino for some reason. But yeah, I showed that you can get a Phantom Wedge if you don't own one in the actual, like, mission thing. But yeah, you can just use your own and it counts the same way essentially, and you don't gotta deal with those extra enemies. And yeah, you can spawn it closer to the mission objective instead of having to go all the way from the... Come on! And yeah, if you have your own, obviously, you can, like, spawn it way closer to the mission objective instead of having to go all the way to docks or something. So if you know more of where it was than I did, then definitely go close to it and then just spawn your Phantom Wedge. It could be quite the time save for sure. And again, it kind of dropped frames all while rendering issues. Nowhere near the amount of rendering issues I had on the 360 version when we're playing that. Because on my 360 version, my, like, disc gets cracked or something. So I have the, like, game... I have, like, the play disc downloaded in on that version. There's an install disc as well. So I don't know if that causes what kinds of rendering issues I have on my 7th gen version of the game. But yeah. I did replay the 360 version like a month or two ago because of the announcement of it closing down for online. I replayed the story mode 100% to take advantage of that boss like stock market powered by the social club. That might go away as well. And yeah, I have hella rendering issues on my 360 version, it's weird. And that's kind of what I had right there, but nowhere near as bad at least. Okay, yeah, you can actually use the Phantom Wedge, which is hilarious. Not text, internet.
Hey, look at us. All our shit together and ready to get into the crystal business. I'ma make sure that truck is ready when you good to head into Stab City. Nice job, y'all.
And yeah, it'll spawn your Phantom Wedge over here, but don't worry, it actually works if you use the personal vehicle one, obviously. I imagine if you use like the one provided in the mission, it might not give it back to you though. Because obviously you don't own one in that case, or you just decide to go for that one instead. But yeah. By the way, payment for the lost contract, by the way, is 180,000 apparently. Which is a pretty average payout, it seems, for these contracts. And it's not the highest, even between the contracts that were in day one of the update, obviously. There is apparently another contract that's coming out that will apparently pay better than all the other ones, though, but I'm not going to go in much details on that. And I didn't really talk about that in my leak video, and it's not really something I stumbled upon personally. But yeah. Apparently there's footage of this in the other contract that's going to be drifted as well, apparently, like, around when the update first came out. Somehow people got their hands on it early. Okay. I did sharpshooter last time. So how about in honor of the lost MC and how badly Rockstar treats them when they literally had their own game in the GTA 4 like era or whatever. There was literally a game called The Lost and Damned, like DLC expansion of Grand Theft Auto 4 that had no Lost MC as like the main like good guys in that DLC. And with Grand Theft Auto 5 they treat the Lost like complete utter shiz though, like actually. So how about in honor of the Lost MC, we go with the Hustler set that has the pipe bombs from said game. That was added in the Bikers update for this game as well. I think that's a good reason to choose Hustler, no doubt. Okay, they actually let you do meth lab from the quick GPS, which is cool.
We got a lot going on with these lost fools.
Because other destinations and like other mission things, I feel they don't let you do a quick GPS for. That's pretty cool to see with this one at least. I feel like certain contact missions, for example, don't do that, for example.
Here he is. Hey, Kate, get in here.
Hey, baby. We running this job for Chef or what?
Yeah, get
Oh,
over here.
great, of course. Of course I have to have a problem suddenly with the stream.
Here's what you need to
Right
know.
as I'm doing this finale.
He a strung out motherfucker, runs with a
Great
real psycho
timing.
crew.
I'll have to check on my stream, make sure it's been showing in the first place. That's awesome, isn't it?
So he needs cats like us with fast motherfucking cars to pull his jobs for him. And that's what the fuck we here to do.
Them lost fools ain't gonna just let you run off with their shit. It's gonna be hard. But don't get the tanker shot up on the way to the drop.
When it gets there, Chef gonna pay us.
Alright, looks like it's working.
Now keep us on
My
speakerphone.
stream wants to have problems now, of course. Right, as I'm literally about to be done with it in the first place.
You're not supposed to be here. Get out. Hey,
But I'm doing like old school Zentorno strategies back when the Zentorno was actually one of the more useful vehicles in the game, when it wasn't all the crazy cool stuff we have now. When we didn't have the crazy cool weapons stuff like crazy that we have now. That's for sure. So I'm doing Zentorno strats because of the rear lowers. That's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Notice that one, obviously, but I don't really care to take them out right now.
place.
Oh wow, someone with guns in this one. Other ones just have characters I believe that are like scared and whatnot. Okay, maybe want to get out of here soon. Not gonna bother looking at that. Plus, cool guys don't look at oh, wow. Plus, cool guys don't look at explosives apparently.
Yeah, it sounds like one.
Cool people apparently aren't supposed to look at explosives, so that works as well. It all work. So that works out at all. So that works out as well.
Man, the way we hitting these biker bitches, they gonna be out for the count.
Damn, I hope not. Need to keep that market competition alive, baby. Stirring shit up is our USP.
We waist deep in this shit and you already planning the next job.
Oh, come on, girl. I don't never take a day off getting paid.
That looks like the actual Lost Clubhouse has one here. Oh, I want to get killed here. It's great. Totally great, isn't it? Oh no.
You at the lab? Leave that bomb inside.
Okay, I actually didn't get killed here. That's good. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm trying not to get shot. Ah, my. How come someone get to shoot me like that? Like, on overtime was fine, but I could never regenerate my health there, apparently. It's ridiculous. Oh, come on, I'm so dead! Oh, wow. This game did this on purpose, of course. I shouldn't have to snack. Really shouldn't have to. But no, limit it to the damned tuner vehicles, so you literally don't get any, like, reward for it. But yeah, limit it to the tuner vehicles, even though we don't get the, like, reputation at all from these things. You know, we have to use the tuner vehicles, and let's use a, like, apartment garage or something, like I mentioned earlier.
Alright. We got a lot going on with these lost fools. So
I'm gonna try the other one first,
blow their meth labs up first. We sent you the locations.
so that one's like the main Lost MC clubhouse in this game, I believe.
Drop the truck you stashed
I
over
should
the
probably
stash
do this
thingy
one
and get
first
hooked
this
onto that
time.
trailer full of crank. That's the haul, alright? Kay's coming around now. Here he is. Hey Kay, get in here.
Hey, baby. We running this job for Chef or what?
Yeah, get over here.
Yo, listen up. Here's what you need to know. Y'all know Chef? He a strung-out motherfucker, runs with a real psycho crew. No? Alright, well, he's our client. Country as hell. Ain't cut out for no city shit.
Of course my battery is being low now. As if the stream issue wasn't plenty enough already. All the other stuff going on.
It's gonna be hard. But don't get the tanker shot up on the way to the drop.
When it gets there, Chef gon' pay us. Then we pay your motherfucking asses. Now keep us on speakerphone. I'm out.
It's gonna blow up. There it goes. Of course, he got to dodge my one bullet I had left. That was meant for his head.
When you get to the lab, just plant them bombs. Then we on to the next one, y'all. Stick a bomb right on the control panel. Should be enough to blow the whole place.
But yeah, like this one was not a person with a gun. For an awesome see and all. Deal with, for example. Hopefully it can be good for an escape here now.
Hey, you hear that shit?
Hey, yeah, sounds like one down.
Yeah, I'll see if I can actually get two down this time.
We'll see that smoke too.
Man, the way we hitting these biker bitches, they gonna be out for the count.
Damn, I hope not. Need to keep that market competition alive, baby. Stirring shit up is our USP.
We waist deep in this shit and you already planning the next job.
Oh, come on, girl. I don't never take a day off getting paid.
You at the lab? Leave that bomb inside.
I'm taking a risk here.
Hey, don't hang around for a hit. Just plant the bomb and be out.
Well, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing, fool. And of course, I'm probably gonna be dead anyways. But I still have these rear loaders, I suppose, on the Dominator ESP. Oh!
Hey, that's it.
I forgot about the explosion. Oh! Forgot about the explosion. Forgot about the explosion stuff though. I don't know how, but I did.
I think Kay's kind of sweating over here.
I ain't sweating, baby. We all about parting fools from their money.
Boy, you
And there's
are
no bigger fools
probably
than
sweating over me
those
taking a
motherfucking
while
MCs.
here.
It just, no one wants to get caught with a truck full of
But oh
amphetamines.
well.
Don't worry, baby. I seen this one behind the wheel. No one's catching them. We good.
It ain't nothing to
So
worry
far,
about.
at least. This man's getting pretty banged up, though. That's for sure. Wow, are you serious? This spun me out in it. Semi-truck just spun me out now. Typical GTA traffic. I think going there second definitely worked out a lot better because, like I said, the main clubhouse there, that's technically the main clubhouse for that one. I decided to go for first this time, and yeah, the main lost clubhouse is nowhere near as like open and whatnot as that like Alberta one was or whatever. Wow! I'm probably gonna rally ammo on this thing though. That's right, I probably will, yeah. Oh, come on, I'm trying to get the head right now. All this so little ammo I have right now.
Y'all taking the scenic route? Hustle!
No. Not taking the scenic route. I'm actually taking care of my life. I'm like, y'all. Uh-oh. Wow!
What the fuck y'all doing in there? Mixing shots? Let's get the fuck on.
What was that? Seriously? Ah, there was a bullpup rifle Mark II on this section. Oh my goodness, I can't even get like one shot on them. They get all kinds of shots at me, of course. Ah, this is just great. Shouldn't have to snack. I'm not gonna snack over this. Like, I want to challenge myself not to have to snack, but okay, game. Really, I got like no health right now. This is great. And why should I have to absolutely snack, though? I'm probably gonna just die and just attempting to go up there. That's great. And everything had me down the hill, so that's just amazing. Right? It's not like I can cover anywhere down here. Oh, great. Yeah, just kill me. I don't care at this point. Goodness, man. Really don't want to have to, like, use armor and stuff, though. Especially for not having 200k. Plus, I kind of want to challenge myself. It would be kind of boring and just snack and stuff. Like infinite endless waves of motorcycles, though. Jeez. Wow. Are you serious? Come on. I wondered about that, and wow. Another motorcycle, whatever. This is great. Don't jump over. I told you to go around to cover. Oh my god. They're like covering so much behind my vehicle. Man, that NPC's being so irritating. Finally. I could finally have a chance to do this again. Come on. Wish I just killed that person the first time. Didn't know he was going to have like shotgun, because I don't feel the other one did. This one's not far from that one, at least, I suppose. And of course I only have 63 bullets for this thing now.
Oh, I felt that shit in my dog.
God, what? I'm seriously shooting him.
Motherfucking rubber. Smoke cloud.
It was literally a red dot when I was shooting. Like, what the actual...
We about to get paid, baby. Dirty money, clean hands.
I like the sound of that. The couple that plays together stays together. You know what I'm saying, baby?
You want to stay with me? You gotta keep me interested. I don't want you taking nothing for granted.
Oh, I'm gonna keep that ass interested. Don't you worry about that, baby. Let's think about this next lab first.
I only got like
It never
bullets
left
for
my
this thing
mind.
now. Oh, come on. Just back up. I'm doing it this way, I guess. Screw it. Get in there, character. Alright, so half of them have someone armed inside, and half of them have someone that won't try to stop you, I guess. That's good to know now. Wish I could have known that before, though. Oh, come on! Wow, I did not expect that one there. Just gotta wait for it to get destroyed now. And hopefully that'll checkpoint, because these contracts are pretty ridiculous if you don't care to snack, which I don't really care to, frankly.
Alright, that's the last one. Now head over to the spot where you parked the truck.
I see you got a sense of occasion, leaving the best boom for last.
Yeah, that's cool. I have to color my Phantom Wedge like
That truck's
a
still there, right?
some kind of red in it. It's so cool. Wish you could actually like respray them on it.
Oh shit, you brought the wedge.
And yeah, there's the comment with the wedge, which is so cool.
Hallelujah shit.
Be
Very cool
careful with
comment.
that taker, though.
Bring up the
None of us get
wedge for
paid if that
sure.
meth don't make it to the drop.
so go for the pistol now, since when everyone's so low. That's probably gonna be like Cloud though, or just like people guarding this too. So I don't know, I might want to back up in there, I don't know. That might also make me significantly slower and stuff. Oh my, that better not happen. Wow, okay. Of course. Can't even try anything. Thought the game just being like, screw you. Like, why would I want to snack an armor? I don't feel I have to. Honestly. Should checkpoint, I would imagine, with the truck, I would hope. Okay, it does checkpoint. I don't really care about the checkpoints if they happen or not, quite frankly. Okay, I don't get Tinker until we get into Holland, I guess.
Now head over to the spot where you parked the truck.
I see you got a sense of occasion, leaving the best boom for last.
That truck's still there, right? Get in and get going.
Oh shit, you brought the wedge.
By the way, apparently you can't use the MLC.
Some hallelujah shit.
Yeah, apparently you cannot use the MLC, and for some reason that was randomly spawned there, it seems. That's weird. I'm trying to go zooming in here, I suppose, though.
When you get there, hook the tanker up to the truck. Then haul your
Come
ass
on,
straight to the
man.
drop.
Not the media player, come on. Come on, hook up.
You pull up to the drop with them boys, Chef will have a motherfucking meltdown, lose him.
Or maybe he should bring out the 40 mil, like in that one story mode mission. If Chef would have a meltdown, then maybe he should bring out that 40 mil for sure. Sure indeed.
Oh shit, how's it look, baby?
Now when it's on.
Tell that motherfucking Chef.
That's... I guess that's it. It just... I don't know if it all out of nowhere or what. Yeah, finally. It took a couple tries, since again I didn't really care to use like snacks and armor and whatnot. That's kind of a fun challenge, not snacking and whatnot. So that was a fun snackless armor. That was a fun snackless and armorless run there for sure. So that's for like the one armor at the start. Alright, good, it's working still, thankfully, for my stream. Alright. Got the award for the 75,000 for the first time completion as well, that's cool. Almost 4 million I have right now, sweet. And I have almost a full nightclub actually as well, not to mention.
Hey, we took them biker fools to town. Yo, I don't know how they gonna recover. Shit was a demolition. Jeff was so hyped to get the product, I wouldn't be surprised if he smoked it all himself. You did good out there. Always more work if you want it. Peace.
I think there's a clothing store next to that gun store there for sure. I think there's supposed to be like 4 Lost MC outfits that get unlocked after you do the contract. Which is pretty cool, for sure, having some Lost MC attire. It's like for once they actually appreciate the Lost MC with this Lost MC attire. Oh, EU did discount store, but still, it's the only one out here, so why not? Labels, what? And actually, I think it's supposed to be like an outfit. MC Patch Biker. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, maybe this is some of the new stuff, but I think there's supposed to be like new, like full-on outfits as well. Yeah, some that like couple stuff I showed in there might be new. But yeah, there's new Lost MC outfits in here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, some of that clothing was actually stuff I saw there. So yeah, we got new Lost MC clothing, which is pretty awesome. Apparently there's like a good bit of stuff that was cut for the Lost MC clothing too. I think I heard of at least like 16 to 20 outfits was supposed to be a thing. But they ended up only actually using 4 apparently. That's from what I heard. I think it was like another like 12 to 16 more in addition to that. But yeah, I think that's finally gonna be it for the stream. No new discounts, and then yeah, there's like no new discounts, unfortunately. And money opportunities weren't really that great, unfortunately. But at least there's quite the new content this time around, instead of just like simply a new vehicle and then like a tease at another vehicle. We got a whole new like 3-part contract thing there. And it was quite fun, quite honestly. It's just a pain having to like cancel the contract quite a few times to be able to finally get the lost contract there. It's quite a few times of canceling contracts for Santa just to get it, which was annoying. Besides for that, it was pretty fun. Besides for the difficulty of the finale stuff, because I wasn't really too willing to use snacks and armor, so I don't like to be all that extra and whatnot. Instead, I turned into a fun game of skill, I suppose. And using the rear loader strategy worked quite nicely for sure. And yeah, they even added new clothing, which is pretty cool as well for doing the contract. And I think you have to do the contract to unlock that clothing. I don't think you just get it. I don't think it's just stuff unlocked for everybody. So yeah, clothing's a nice little bonus for sure with it. But yeah, that was the entire event week 3 plus the data contract as well, because I kind of had to be able to cancel heists, to be able to keep re-rolling the like contract thing. I mean, yeah, contract's not heist, but yeah. Next stream show will be a Red Dead Online event week stream. Maybe a video soon, don't know. Kind of done work on it, but I kind of gotta keep doing more attempts of the hanger and whatnot for something. That's finally it for the stream, hopefully. This time, hopefully, for sure. Hope you enjoy.